Konnichiwa, Jaya desu. Hey everyone, welcome to Japanese with Jaya. In today's video, we will talk about food and particles. Lesson objective. In this lesson, you will learn how to make requests and use the following particles o, to, and ka. Plus widen your vocabulary with Japanese specialties and foods. Scenario: Mark, a Canadian, has just moved to Japan with his family, and this is his first visit in a Japanese restaurant. Irashaimase, konnichiwa, tempura o kudasai. Hi, dozo, arigato, end of skit. Notice that in Dialogue 1, we already discussed some of the aisatsu. Now, let's discuss the particle use in the conversation. Hajimemashito. Particle O, object maker. Japanese has these little words called particle. It's usually made out of one or two syllables. Particles are pseudo words which has no meaning. O is placed after a direct object. The particle O can be written in Romaji as O or wo. But when it is used as a particle, it is pronounced as O with a silent W. It makes a direct object of a sentence, usually inanimate. The direct object is the noun which receives the action of the verb. In English, the direct object usually comes after the verb. In Japanese, particle O comes right after a direct object in a sentence, then followed by a verb at the end. Example: Number 1, hon o yomimasu. Hon o yomimasu. Number 2, terebi o mimasu. Terebi o mimasu. Number 3, tempura o tabimasu. Tempura o tabimasu. The simplest way to ask for something is to use the sentence structure, direct object plus o kudasai. Kudasai is a verb that means, may I have blank please, or simply please. O is a particle that indicates that the preceding word is the direct object. Example: Number 1, ringo o kudasai. Ringo o kudasai. Number 2, orange o kudasai. Orange o kudasai. Number 3, tempura o kudasai. Tempura o kudasai. Vocabulary: fruits, kudamono, banana, banana, grape, budo, strawberry, ichigo, tangerine, mikan, peach, momo, pear, nashi, orange, orange, pineapple, pineapple, apple, ringo, cherry, sakuranbo, watermelon, suika, tomato, tomato. Vegetables: yasai, potato, jagaimo, Chinese cabbage, hakusai, white radish, daikon, cucumber, curry, carrot, ninjin, round onion, tamanegi, eggplant, nasu, garlic, ninniku, pumpkin, kabocha, mushroom, kinoko, beans, mame, ginger, shoga. Particle to. Japanese particle to is used to connect and is placed between nouns. It is translated as and or both blank and blank. The particle cannot be used to connect phrases or clauses in a sentence. Example: Number 1, ringo to mikan. Ringo to mikan. Number 2, banana to mikan. Banana to mikan. Number 3. Ringo to mikan o kudasai. Ringo to mikan o kudasai. The Japanese particle to can also be used to say with or together with. Notice that the word order is different in Japanese. In English, with comes before the noun. In Japanese, particle to comes after the noun. Example, number 1. Tomodachi to benkyou shimashita. Tomodachi to benkyou shimashita. Number 2. Tomodachi to pizza o tabemashita. Tomodachi to pizza o tabemashita. Particle ka. Japanese particle ka is used between two nouns. It can be used to describe selecting between two alternatives and acts in English as or either blank or blank. Example, number 1. Ringo ka orange. Ringo ka orange. Number 2. Yasai ka kudamono. Yasai ka kudamono. Number 3. Ringo ka orange o kudasai. Ringo ka orange o kudasai. The Japanese particle ka is sometimes used when asking a question. It is placed at the end of the sentence, somewhat like a question mark. Therefore, it is also known as the question particle. Example, number 1. Wakarimasu ka? Wakarimasu ka? Number 2. Genki desu ka? Genki desu ka? In front of most of the restaurants in Japan, you will find a window display showing various dishes. The names of the dishes and their prices are displayed beside them. But it's best to know what's actually in the dishes. Here are some of the typical Japanese menu items. Vocabulary: sushi, raw fish placed on top of vinegared rice ball or rolled with vinegared rice. Tempura, pieces of food coated with thin batter and then deep fried. Tonkatsu, pork cutlet. Udon, thick noodles in hot soup garnished with meat and vegetables. Yakisoba, fried noodles with meat and vegetables. Chinese chow mein. Yakitori, small chicken piece skewered and barbecued with sauce. Soba, buckwheat noodles eaten either with a cold dipping sauce or in a hot broth. Sukiyaki, meat and vegetables cooked in sweetened soy sauce. Okonomiyaki, meat and vegetable pancake. Donburi, bowl of cooked rice with toppings of meat, fish, eggs, and vegetables. Ramen, hot soup with noodles. Suteki, steak. Hamburger. Pan, bread. Sandwich, sandwich. Sarada, salad. Kare rice, curry rice or Indian curry. Kohi, coffee. Juice, juice. Milk, milk. As soon as you step in a Japanese restaurant, you will hear "irashaimase, irashaimase" from waiters or waitresses. Sometimes "irashaimase" is said gently with a deep bow. However, it is said loudly by many of them, one after another, from all quarters. "Irashaimase" is a greeting to a customer when he or she comes in a restaurant or shop. It is translated as "hello and welcome" or "come in." You usually do not reply with this greeting unless you are friendly with the waiter, waitresses, or shop clerks. You may also be greeted with "irashaimase" when you visit someone's home. That's it for lesson 2. We just learned all about foods and particles. Check out my previous video or click on the next one. Otsukare-sama, arigatou gozaimasu, mata ne, bye!